We can actually hear them talking over a loudspeaker to the person inside of the house. So there's a lot going on here. Now, I'm on the shallow side of all of this. There's a police officer just behind me who is stopping people from coming through this area. This truck arrived just before 5 p.m. on Friday with thousands of bottles of water on pallets like this one, thanks to Operation H2O. Workers and plow crews are busy preparing Buffalo for the big St. Patrick's Day parade tomorrow afternoon. I want you to take a look. The traffic is bumper to bumper. A known gang member right here in Buffalo posted a chilling call to action against police on his Facebook page. And they told me that about 9:30 or 10 a.m. this morning, two motorists tried to get through the water and their cars got stuck. Police are investigating after a man's body was pulled from the water near Buffalo's small boat harbor. They're here before the board meeting tonight to let the district know that they want a new contract. Paul McCartney has entertained millions around the world on his Out There tour, but now he's in Western New York for the very first time. The summer travel season is here, and after Saturday night's attack in London, it may have some travelers concerned about visiting Europe. President Donald Trump called ousted FBI Director James Comey a nut job before a room of Russian diplomats. That's what the New York Times is claiming. Say her name! Say her name! Say her name! Her name is India Cummings, and dozens gathered in front of the Erie County Holding Center to protest her treatment while in custody there last month. The 27-year-old was arrested on February 1st after being accused of car theft and then crashing the vehicle. 4 days after leaving the facility, Cummings was dead, and her family believes the Erie County Sheriff's Office is at fault.
The family truly feels like India was in a medical crisis, and she sought help. She was the one to call 911 for help, and instead of help, she was arrested without medical treatment, the treatment that she needed.
The Sheriff's Office said medical and mental health professionals saw Cummings daily between February 11th and February 17th. On the 17th, she was taken to Buffalo General Hospital and then released from police custody by a judge.
When they say she was released, she was brain dead by the time that she left. By New York state law, that means when there's no irreversible brain damage and there's no brain activity, you are dead. So really, for all intents and purposes, in fact, legally speaking, she died behind those walls.
Albert says the family is setting up an estate so they can legally access Cummings' medical records. As emotions ran high during the rally, protesters vowed to keep the case in the public's eye.
Something's going to happen. I hope something does. I hope everybody here dedicates themselves to making sure that this doesn't go away.
The State Commission of Correction is investigating Cummings' death. A sheriff's office spokesperson declined comment due to pending litigation.
India's life matters.
Alex, when we first broke this story, we didn't have very many details, but now we know Buffalo police have confirmed that there is a man barricaded in his home, apparently with a shotgun. Now, just about 10 minutes ago, the SWAT team arrived. They are moving in. They're talking to him. We can actually hear them talking over a loudspeaker to the person inside of the house. So there's a lot going on here. The street has been barricaded. There's yellow tape, at least for half of the block. We're not sure if they've evacuated the homes next door, but there are plenty of people standing here on Genesee and Dominion. So again, we will bring you more details as they come to us. Just stay tuned and we'll have another update for you. Alex? This is a night Jessica Casanova will never forget. The 17-year-old senior from the Charter School of Applied Technologies in Tonawanda went to prom wearing a Badgley Mishka dress given to her by actress Gina Rodriguez from hit show Jane the Virgin.
I tweeted to Gina on Twitter and I asked her, well, I didn't really ask her, I was like, I would so love to wear a Golden Globes dress to prom, and within an hour she instantly responded and told me I can make this happen.
Casanova's tweet went viral, and Entertainment Tonight interviewed her at home as she prepared to go to prom. Prom date Nathan Cohen says he's looking forward to the soiree, and this day will be special for the both of them.
I didn't go to my senior prom, so I was kind of excited to go to hers, and now it's with all this, it's probably a little more so, just, the whole atmosphere of a prom.
Casanova even received a special video message from Rodriguez to make it a moment to remember.
Even though she's filming a movie right now in London, she took her time to actually take a break and respond to me, making sure that my night was going well, which I appreciate that much.
Now, to put this in context, Jessica is wearing the dress that Rodriguez wore when she won the Golden Globe last year. Jessica says she plans to attend Trocaire College in the fall to become a pediatric nurse. Casey? I'm standing here on Clinton Street in Buffalo at the intersection of Clinton and Babcock, where there has been massive flooding due to the flash floods today. Now, I spoke with workers over here at the machine shop, and they told me that about 9:30 or 10 a.m. this morning, two motorists tried to get through the water and their cars got stuck. We have no information on the drivers, but they told me that they did get out of the car and were safe as far as they could tell. Now, this isn't the first time that this type of flooding has happened at this intersection. We were here just a couple of months ago, and the sewer authority told us that this happens because of the way the street is designed and the overpass for the train. So they've tried certain things. Nothing seems to be working. They may have to redesign the street. But if you are living in this area, if you have to work in this area, you will most certainly have to find an alternative route, because it looks like it's going to take a few days for them to get this area cleaned up. I'm LaMonica Peters in Buffalo for Spectrum News. Hey, Casey, that's right. I am here in Cheektowaga, just on the side of the 90 East, right before you get to the 33. And I want you to take a look. The traffic is bumper to bumper. It picked up a few minutes ago as the conditions lightened, but again, this thing is on and off. Right now, the visibility is low again, so the traffic is slowing down. It's rush hour, so of course people are trying to get home, pick up their kids from school. There's a lot of closings going on, so the traffic is really heavy here in Cheektowaga, but we are seeing the snow plows. There's actually even a plow right here on the side of me trying to clear out this parking lot that we're standing in. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another half hour of news here on Spectrum News. I'm LaMonica Peters. The news is coming up after a quick check of your Weather on the Ones forecast. State Trooper Craig Folia remains in critical condition after getting hit during a traffic stop in Steuben County, but officials say he is improving. He was hit from behind while sitting in his cruiser on Interstate 86 in Campbell Wednesday. Steuben County Sheriff James Allard says a colleague of Folia saw the crash happen. Sergeant Sean Shutt had slowed down to check on Folia Wednesday afternoon, and moments later, he actually saw the collision. Shutt was first on the scene and gave emergency medical treatment to Folia. Sheriff Allard says the incident has been devastating for Folia's fellow officers. He says Folia has had a huge impact on the community.
By and large, the overwhelming response is, when they find out who it was, is, oh my gosh, he's such a fantastic guy, because he's just one of those people that I don't think you'll find a person that will say a negative thing about him.
The sheriff also said he's incredibly pleased with the progress Folia is making. Officials have not filed any charges in relation to the crash, but they say the investigation is ongoing. A massive project that has the power to transform Buffalo's east side. That's how officials are describing the $60 million Northland Corridor redevelopment project. Spectrum News reporter Katie Gibbs has more as demolition crews ready the site to make way for construction. The recent flooding has experts warning homeowners to prevent their yards from attracting mosquitoes. Landscaping companies say they're seeing a lot of puddles on lawns, water in the holes where uprooted trees were left behind, and creeks that are overflowing into yards. With warmer temperatures arriving in our area, mosquitoes are ready to breed. Birchcrest Tree and Landscaping says this is the busiest season it's ever had, and crews are battling the insects constantly. Company officials are warning residents to take action now to prevent further breeding. The state health department is encouraging New Yorkers to take precautions with summer just around the corner. More than 300 athletes are taking a well-deserved rest after competing in the Special Olympics. Tonawanda High School hosted the 2017 Western Region Spring Games today. Athletes with special needs participated in track and field events like shot put, long jump, and wheelchair races. Special Olympics New York helps more than 68,000 individuals compete free of charge every year.